Hello everybody. Good morning or afternoon, I guess, whenever you're watching this. Guys, it's been a little while since we've updated on really much of anything. The last update was not a great one. It was simply the one about my brother and why I had to take a mini break there. And guys, it's so quiet here right now. I get a little nervous sometimes, but I hear kids downstairs playing with Legos. I know that the 4-year-old is back in his room playing with Paw Patrol. I have no idea where the teenagers took off to, but they're around here somewhere. Just getting stuff done today. Guys, there has been a lot going on in our lives in the last month. I was actually just telling a couple other people that just how crazy it's been. And here he is. Is your panda bear giving me kisses?
You want to see something in you?
Sure. Can I see something in there?
I pull it with dinosaurs.
You filled it with dinosaurs? Oh my goodness. Guys, the Scentsy Buddies, we don't do a lot of fragrance in our house, so we don't have that. But I used to be a Scentsy consultant. I actually did pretty decent with it. But once we realized how much the artificial fragrances were really bothering me and a couple of the others, we actually stopped all of it. But I'm going to say their Scentsy Buddies are so much fun and cute. You don't have to put the scent pouch in it. That little zipper pouch that you just saw makes the great stashing place for a lot of different toys. So that's one of, we've got several of those around. Guys, it's kind of a mess at the moment. We've let everything go the last few days. We haven't had a showing in the last few days. And yes, I said showing. So like a month and a half ago, we had a contract on a new house. We were looking at buying that. We thought we had this one sold. The sale on this one fell through, so we had to go on the market in a hurry. Then the deal on the other house fell through. It was a whole big to-do. And it was something. Either way, we have been on the market now for like a month. Our house is so unique that we're not getting the traffic that a lot of people are. We are talking about dropping our price slightly, but we also know we're actually not priced wrongly. It's just because it's such a unique house, not everybody's interested in it. So there's a lot of balance there. We're meeting with the builder from the original house, and he made us an offer basically to get us to agree to let go of the contract on that one. He agreed to build us basically the exact same house on a different lot that he has out there. We're still waiting to get those numbers back and figure out exactly what everything's going to run, because the lots he has available are less than half the size of the one that we were getting. There was talk of a lot of downgrades within the house. We're not getting a shed anymore. Like, there's a lot. And so it's going to depend on how all of that comes back, because I'm not super interested in buying a much lesser version of the same house for the same price. So I know prices are going up, and that's part of it. But anyhow, that's what that is. Foster kiddos are still here. We have a lot of fun with them. Came over to the door so that I could get some sunlight, and it's kind of washing everything out. A few of us are really tired right now because one of them is not the best sleeper, and it causes a few issues during the night. But we're working through that at the moment. And we'll just continue to wait and see just how long they're both here with us. And yeah, I gotta get this place cleaned up again, because guys, show ready, it takes some effort. Which actually I should do a separate video on what it takes to get an entire house with 11 people living in it show ready. Gotta turn on more lights. Because, well, guys, I've shown like our laundry. We call this our laundry room because the plan was to put the washer and dryer over there, and we haven't. So, but I have shown this before, and guys, this was a massive dumping ground. Ton of stuff in here. I see some garbage over there right now because there was a case of water bottles that was emptied and not picked up. When we are trying to sell and move, I'm gonna turn on this light here. We really kind of reduce everybody down to the basics. About a week's worth of clothes, minimal toys. Actually, I'm gonna say minimal toys. I'm gonna come in here and show you guys this. Mr. Micah and his Paw Patrol. But the truth is, the other 4 little ones like to play with his Paw Patrol too. And it's pretty much the bulk of the toys that are left out. There's some Hot Wheels tracks over there, and a couple random little things. And they've got those cubbies that have a few things in them. But that's really what things look like. He's been following me around for the last couple minutes. I'm coming here to this room too. You know, we've got her kitchen out, but she wasn't interested in playing with food right now, so we packed up the toy food for it. Same thing with all the Barbies for the Barbie house, but she wanted to keep out some baby stuff. So that's got some stuff in it. Her shopping cart has some stuff in it, and then stuff on our bed. It really makes it easy to clean things up. We could get a call right now and have this place completely ready to show within about an hour. Part that gets me though, guys, yeah, it's work. Yeah, a lot of people don't have to do quite this much. But the number of people who have made comments, they think it's a compliment. It kind of is, but not really. About, wow, it's so clean with that many people. Guys, I pare everything down. We try to stay on top of things. I mean, obviously I've got to clean the kitchen up a bit right now, but give me 15 minutes. I would have, you know, the counters all wiped down, cleared off, and all of that. So it's really not that big of a deal. You just clean things. I don't know. The one thing I haven't done yet is have my coffee for the day. So that is pretty much where we're at the moment. I know, like I said, there's a couple of kids downstairs right now. They are playing with Legos. I know a couple wanted to go outside. Wow, the lighting keeps shifting in here. Go figure. Anyhow, yeah, I'm going to get my coffee made. We'll see how the rest of the day plays out.
Got me money. What is this? So all I can to clean with any $2 bills. So.
Sorry. I am just showing us prepping for a showing. We've got one counting money because we're going to go hang out at the store for the showing today. And I'm going to just show feet here because this one doesn't like to be on unless you want me to.
Okay.
All right, are you okay with it for the moment? Okay. Thank you. So I've got Charlie here cleaning up our iPad bin that normally lives over there next to the TV. We'll get the pillows and stuff straightened up. Guys, I know I just walked through hi, at the beginning of this and showed you guys some of the messes and stuff, that how we keep it simple and how we sell a house with 11 people living here. Guys, this is being show ready. The lights on there. I gotta pick up towels and stuff in there yet. So that room's not ready. Oh, got one putting away laundry in here. You know, we make a point to get all the beds made. You know, I'd probably pull the comforts a little tighter, but there's certain things I don't stress when the kids are helping. Oh, look at all of your toys are picked up. Does it make you so happy when your toys are clean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going. Where else going?
Where are we going? Do you remember?
Where else going, Mom?
We're going to go to the store.
The door. Can I go to the door?
We are all going to go to the store and you can come in with. Guys, COVID has been hard on everybody. You know, with that stretch there where kids weren't even allowed in stores, or certain stores out here, and all of that. And, you know, just avoiding taking extra people anywhere they didn't have to go. That was...
Look at my mighty tower.
I see your mighty tower. That was something that was...
You want to see my dinosaur?
That's something... Yeah, I see your dinosaur. That's something that was actually really hard on, especially the younger kids, because they really just didn't get to go that many places. And I know a lot of families were feeling that. So he gets really excited now when we all get to go somewhere. So, guys, if you didn't catch that too, I started this vlog yesterday. The day kind of took a turn. I have mentioned in the past that, you know, my family and I have had a strained relationship for some time now, a little over a year. And someone decided to super voice their opinion to me yesterday. And I think most bridges are pretty close to burned. So we'll, you know, keep praying on that and see how that turns out. But guys, I was just not in a place to vlog after that. So it actually gave me the perfect opportunity though. Guys, check out the kitchen. It's almost ready. We put all of the cups. So cups and water bottles are on the island. Those will end up going in the fridge. We clean up the rest of the stuff around the sink. The dish drainer gets put in the laundry room. And I'm really going to apologize for that screeching sound. Our dryer keeps trying to die. You're laughing at that. Shawn did some searches for that. I'm coming out to the sunroom so that you don't have to hear that screeching. He did some searches the other day, and it seemed like it was a pulley wheel or something. So he found some lithium grease out in the garage. He tried that. Was not what the dryer needed. So we ran to Lowe's the other day, picked up the right stuff, but it really hadn't started fully squeaking again. So he's been really busy with work. So we did not put it in there yet. And now today it's back to sounding like a banshee is trapped. So I am working really hard to make sure that laundry is actually done and that the dryer will not be running during the showing, because nobody needs to hear that while they're looking at the house. But we are getting it repaired though. So there is that. I hear it's kind of dark out here. We can turn just wrong. I hear kids getting upset in here. How's counting going, Blakers?
I only have $16.
$16.78. Okay. Oh, that's still something.
I kind of still want to bring my $2 bills.
We're not bringing the $2 bills. Their great-grandmother has always given the kids $2 bills for birthdays and just for special things. And it's something we've never really let the kids spend. I think someday, when they're adults, you know what, they can choose to either spend it or continue to hang on to it, just because they're not super common. They are still made though, as far as I know. So it's not like they're crazy rare either, but they're just not super common. Micah, we'll talk about that in a minute, okay? We picked up that kind of a ball set thing. It's got 2 little discs that you bounce a ball back and forth with at Hobby Lobby yesterday. And we were planning on going to the park today, but it's raining outside. So hence the reason we're going to the store instead. What you need, Taya?
Because I play with that line you got us.
We will play with the slime when we get back after the showing, okay?
Okay.
So, guys, that's that. We've got about half an hour until we officially have to be pulling out of the driveway. So, I am going to turn this off, get the rest of this stuff done. Not going to close it out just yet, because you know what, guys? I'm going to pop back in and let you know how the showing went. And all of that and what post-showing looks like in the house. Oh, except, guys, I'm going to have to be careful with that part because the foster kiddos will be home from school once we get home from the showing. So I might just have to pop back in by myself and let you guys know how it went. As of right now, we've been on the market. I think I looked this morning for 38 days in this market. That is a long time. So it's, you know, it's a little tricky. It's a real seller's market, but we have such a unique house. You know, with this many rooms and bathrooms and everything, it's not what everybody's looking for, and we accept that. We are talking about a price adjustment with our realtor, except we are waiting to hear back from the builder on the new house to know what kind of numbers they're coming back with, to know how much wiggle room we actually have to work with. So we'll figure that out from there. And yeah, guys, I'll be back in just a minute for you and let you know how that showing went. Okay guys, I'm closing out this vlog in really crappy lighting because it's like 8:30 at night. I'm sitting outside just because the house is trying to wind down, and yeah, it's been crazy. And then, of course, as I started this, sirens went off because we don't live too far from the sheriff's department. So, anyhow, with that said, guys, okay, we had the showing, finally got feedback. It was about this time last night when I finally got it, so I wasn't closing everything out then because I was already getting ready for bed. But that person, at least they were honest, because the answer was, it's just not for them. Guys, I gotta say it, when it comes to being the person selling the house, I really appreciate hearing those answers rather than the more generic, made-up ones of, oh, it's just too much house and stuff like that. Because, guys, it's seriously annoying. I mean, dude, you knew how big the house was before you looked. Or if it's on the reverse side of, oh, it's just too small. Like, you know it's small square footage. I mean, maybe you're thinking you can stretch it, but anyhow, I would rather just hear that it wasn't for the person looking than half the other reasons we hear. So there's that. We have not gotten an answer back from the builder yet. We don't know what the hang-up is. They said a few days. So, guys, sorry about that. My card actually ran out. I did not realize that it was that full. Anyhow, we have not heard back from the builder just yet. Just really kind of frustrating because they had said give them a couple days, maybe a week. It's been like a week and a half. We have not heard anything from them yet. I wonder if I move into the light more. So we're really waiting on that, but as we hit the weekend here, you know, our goal was to know what their price was going to be, to know how much we could potentially drop our price or have for negotiating room, just so that we could make a small move in our price before this weekend, probably drum up some new interest for showings and stuff, which is really funny because since we've been sitting out here, and I say we because I have teenagers with me.
I'm adult. I am 19. I can say that now.
So, anyhow, since we've been sitting out here, we've actually had a couple of drive-bys, which you can always tell, guys. I don't know if they're actually trying to be sneaky or not, but it's hilarious watching people drive by. And apparently nighttime is the time for people to do drive-bys of houses that they potentially want to look at, because we have had multiple who slow down at the start of our property, really slow roll until they get to the other end of our driveway, and then they just book it. And then what's even funnier is when you see that exact same car circle back about 30 seconds later, because you know that they just turned around in somebody's driveway and came back. There's really nothing wrong with it. It's just funny and it's obvious. But it's also a good thing, bad thing. It means that there's interest in our house because people are driving by. At the same time, we have not had a lot of showings, and the 2 offers we got were literal jokes. It was straight up ridiculous. We were told that it was somebody who wanted it for an investment property, and we thought, great. Apparently investment property meant we are going to offer you a ridiculously low amount. Basically, yeah, I'm not even going to touch on how much it was. But yeah. So their investment property meant they wanted it as cheap as possible so that they immediately could make a ton of money off of it. And that's not how that's working. Because apparently they wanted it for a long-term investment, was what we had been told. No, anyhow, they were ridiculous. We told them as much, and that was the end of that. Anyhow, guys, that's where we're at. So, house isn't sold yet. I don't even know if it's going to. In fact, here in the next couple of days, I'm really hoping we hear back from the builder. We'll either be dropping our price or we'll just be pulling the house off the market. It is what it is. So, there it is. In the meantime, I hope that you guys are having a blessed day. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss everything else coming up next. And I'll see you in the next one. Did you just blah at my viewers?
Very possibly. Bleh.